Well, who's ready to slide into fall? Guest chef Anita Dukeman is back with an American favorite on the menu this afternoon. Anita, welcome back. Okay, we're talking sliders today. We're sliding into fall.
We're sliding into fall, and when I think sliders, I think White Castle.
Okay, what is it about a White Castle burger slider that makes it so good?
I think it's the grease.
I was not expecting you to say that. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like our healthiest American food, but it is an American-made food.
Okay.
It started in 1921, so they celebrated 100 years in the same family.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So I think it's the great-granddaughter of the original Billy Ingram who founded it.
There he is.
Yeah, that is now their CEO, so it is 100 years old, and they're known for sliders that became very popular during the Depression, actually.
Okay, and these aren't like patties.
Well, mine isn't. Mine's a little take on it. Yeah, they are actually little patties.
Are they? I must be thinking made right or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so yours is going to be more of a scrambled.
Mine's a little more of a scramble, but back to White Castle, they're known for their cleanliness. So I don't know if you read The Jungle in high school. I did.
I might have to catch up on that one.
Well, that revealed all the problems with the uncleanliness, the unsanitary conditions of the meat processing plants way back in like the early 1900s.
Oh my.
So nobody wanted to eat hamburgers made anywhere. So White Castle is known for being white, clean, sparkly. They exposed their kitchen so you could see it. And it became very, very popular. And they actually, some of the White Castle buildings are portable, so that's kind of a neat idea. If one location doesn't work, you just pick up and go.
Pick up and move on to the
kind of like,
next.
you know, food trucks.
Yes, okay, so I think of a White Castle burger, usually it has like the onion already mixed in, the pickles on it. So this is kind of like the White Castle dupe.
Right, so like, I like this idea because it's quick.
Oh, I love quick, especially on a busy weeknight.
Right. Or if you're having a tailgate party or just a party at your house, it's football season, or in your case, if your son's football friends come over and you need something quick to make, this is going to do it.
Okay, so what do we need to get started?
Okay, so I have prepped this a little bit. What I did was just, brown some ground beef, and I used this Lipton soup, which I always put in, already is in.
Okay,
and then,
so instead of using like chopped onions, this kind of is a
right, and it's got
quick.
the seaseaning, exactly.
Okay.
And then here comes the interesting part. If you would just add that.
Sure.
So this is just a cheddar cheese.
So this is almost like a cheeseburger.
Right, I did drain this, I will say that, because
Okay.
I'm not that into the
Grease?
Into the grease. So I did drain it, and then I put it back in the pan. And then I added cheddar cheese. If you don't want the high fat, I sometimes use like an extra sharp cheddar and use less of it because it still gives the flavor.
Okay.
So just an FYI, and then, it's Hellmann's mayonnaise.
Well, yes, give it a little richness in there.
Exactly, and so all we're going to do is just stir it all together, heat it up.
Now, the pickles I'm seeing here, is that something just
that's
for garnish, or is that also getting mixed in?
No, that's going to go at the, when we pop these in the oven.
Oh, so these are getting baked.
Just steamed a little bit.
Oh, now what's your trick here with the buns?
Well, these are just regular dinner rolls. If you want to use Hawaiian rolls, but they are higher in sugar. So we're not doing healthiest, we're doing healthier today.
Very good, because this is a slider, so they are going to be smaller.
Right. So what I'll do is just layer that on this bun. I'll put the pickles on top of the meat. I'm going to wrap this in foil. I sprayed the foil with
cooking spray?
Yeah, with cooking spray. I'm going to just put a little butter on it because why not?
Why not?
And I'll pop that in the oven for just about 10 minutes or so just to get everything heated through.
Okay.
And steam that the buns a little bit, and they're ready to eat.
I always like to steam my buns too, Anita.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. All right, well, you stick around. We've also got to talk about an upcoming cooking class for teens happening at the Arthur Public Library. We'll get the details on that, as well as a copy of Anita's recipe will be at StayOutLiving.tv after today's show, as well as links to connect with her on all of her social media. We'll have the big reveal coming up.